think I got everything set. If I learned something.
How to pat your head and rub your tummy at the same time?
Nope, the other 15 AI site is down now.
I was gonna use that like after stream.
Nope, it's done.
Seriously?
Yeah.
No. I was like, well, that's gonna be there. I'm gonna mess with that today after the stream.
Hello.
So I pretty much had yesterday to use it. Did you use it?
Yeah, because it was final 5.15.ai.
Well, try the link through Discord that was put up. Like,
So
I'm
maybe
like
that's why it's
legit concerned.
It's because you shared it.
I didn't share it.
Yes, you did. Or it would have been more horse, but it was through his instruction, your instruction that you did.
Like, I'm legit concerned because I had plans. No. Oh, that's legit just depressing.
I tried Final 6. It's not either, so. Hello. Sorry, I had to make Michael sad at first because this makes it.
Maybe the main site's back up and that's why that went down. Now I have to check. I'm trying to be optimistic here, but it's hard. I was gonna like commission like special art and everything. I know exactly who I do commission too.
No, not anymore. Well, at least not for now.
No, the main site's still down.
Means I have to open up another file too. So I was gonna play with the voice lines, or do the voice lines beforehand. Then that's when I figured it out.
So you didn't have time to do any of them?
No. I don't care. We'll get to it. It'll be up eventually. I'm not gonna be angry about something that's not up, and I found a cheap way to use.
I'm just like depressed.
Be very sad.
I'm very sad.
Hello, Edward. Hello, Spike. Hello, Cot. Hello, Sunset. Hello, Nellen. And thank you, Nellen. And then thank you, Edward. 15AI isn't back up. It had a link to a sub site within 15AI that was working last Friday, but as of today, it is not working. So. Anyways, we are. I'm gonna put just a teeny bit there. Okay, I just want to get the volume up a little bit. I think it's just peaking on the red. Perfect. I almost hit end stream. What the fuck am I doing? Okay. Hello, hey, we're down there. That's the right place to be.
The second I find out about the alternate site, it disappears. It's upsetting.
Now we're in the correct spot. Hello. Michael seems extra dark today.
It's my face. It's sad now.
Yeah. We'll make him brighter a little bit. There. That's a bit better. Well, it's because you're so far over. Wait, you gotta sit on my lap.
No.
Okay.
What do you want for Christmas, very large man? I would
like a very large man.
I would like a very big pony. Give me all the big ponies. That's all.
It's like Christmas. The song is "All I Want for Christmas Is You," right?
Yeah.
Just don't say that to Santa.
just Santa, I want you for Christmas.
So I have to sleep. Watch recording tomorrow. Well, thank you for coming though, Pat. See you later. Sorry, Miss Sunday stream. I think I am abducted. I thought you said addicted by aliens, but abducted by aliens. No, that's fine. We did Valheim. We climbed the top of the big mountain. Then we went to a different mountain and we killed a dragon. Mm-hmm. And then we ran around and raided some villages because they existed.
We killed lots of families and imprisoned a baby.
Yes. Oh, yeah, the baby was imprisoned.
It's still imprisoned.
Speaking of grinding babies.
Oh, no.
It's the grind-o-matic.
No, I forgot about this. Like, my brain was starting to get happy again, and then immediately sad.
She can't wait for the grind.
Shouldn't you be flying east right now?
And she's also, as a friend. This is her friend.
Hello, I'm
Hello, Hub. Oh, sorry. Hello, Bernie. Hello, Hamusta. I want to double check. I enabled something. So give me 1 second.
I hope 50 AI gets released soon. I'm still like sad about that. I'm gonna be sad about that for the rest of the day.
Yeah, I guess you'll have to play other games or something.
Ugh, you just need me to mine iron for you in the iron mine.
I did not watch your stream. Well, welcome back. We put ponies on a tractor.
They're going to get hugged.
This is the boom. See, what happened was is the Rainbow Factory put in Uber Eats order
No.
at the school and picked up all the students.
You're at least gonna be out of a job after this.
Very sad.
She
She tried to reach for them.
her legs.
She's fine, see? Goes under her legs. I gotta figure out.
Well, you've come back to a horrible stream, Hamutsa.
Did the baby enact revenge on your village? Oh yeah, it did summon demons.
Yeah, it happens.
And then yesterday, we were farming out some iron and building a farm in the plains area, which was chaos for a while there.
Fuck.
But because we found a 2-star right on the beach, and then it ended up being a lot of death to try to get it built. But Kyle went back in town and had like skeletons spawn there too. So I'm waiting for a nice event to pop up on there. You know, it's going to be like the Lux event. It's just going to be like Buffalo attacking us.
Well, that wouldn't surprise me if we get like a massive goblin attack.
Yeah, no, we have a wall for that.
Not in our main town, we don't.
Oh, yeah, that one. No, that town effed. You just go in your house and you shut the door and you wait till it's over.
Go in my temple.
Hello, Jurassic Hill, Clumsy Hill Kite. Hope the stream goes well. I gotta go now.
Well, hello, goodbye.
Okay, okay, this one, I was considering all done, but then I needed to do the tractor running through town bit. Ignore the big poop shooter. That's for later. I was just testing capabilities, so we know what we had to work with.
Goodbye, Jurassic.
So we need to get them like having some kind of a standard motion, I think. Oh, that's gonna take a bit. I'm trying to think of the easy way to do it.
You gotta get them all into the Boopinator 5000. They go into the thing and it gives them boops.
I'm trying to decide if I want to go fancy on this or just cheap. Because if the background's moving and I have the camera kind of do like this from the front or something, it'll hide a lot of the, like, one of the reasons I like having the camera move a lot is a moving camera gives false sense of motion in some things. And I think I can get away with that. I'm still going to have parts of them move no matter what, but I can really simplify it. Like, I could bring down the motion on a lot of them to just maybe at their chest. These two, just kind of having them look around. Dinky was going to fall off about halfway, so I don't have to worry about Dinky. And then those back there, you can't even really see them. Is the Katamari Ball plan still happening? No. So the Katamari Ball I was thinking of as a different way to end things. Then Michael brought up the idea of shoving them into a grinder, and I thought,
I don't remember.
no. And this is all recorded, Michael.
I want to drink until I forget it.
Internet doesn't drink; it is forever. So yeah, we're gonna do that as a quick thing. And that shouldn't be that difficult, but it's going to be a lot of quick cuts, which means unique scene builds, and that's the thing that's going to kind of suck. So for this, let's see. I'm going to... Okay, so there is no helper on the tractor. Okay, so I can move this one. Not that one. Okay. I think I'll just move it. If it ends up not working, whatever. I am going to have to lock the camera. Oh, it is locked to it. No, it isn't. No, that... Okay, wait. No, I grabbed that wrong.
It's not a grinder, Sir Edward. Don't... It's a... They go in there and there's juice boxes waiting for them in there.
No, the juices come out.
No, of the juice boxes.
Yeah, how do you think... There's juice boxes, so it's a juice box maker. Where'd the juices come from?
No, the juice is already in there. It's waiting for them in its boxes.
Yeah, that's from the previous tractor.
And this... The previous tractor?
Yeah.
It's... Sure, it was just Colts. That one is fine.
What?
It was fine because the last one was just Colts.
So murder's okay as long as it is in these children.
No, those are the cute children. Those all ugly children. Went in there last time.
But I have some on here.
Yeah, there's a couple.
Maybe this is the ugly tractor.
No, dinky on it. It's not.
Well. Oh yeah, wait, I can't go that far back. If I go that far backwards, I'm going to have a shot that it basically has that, like, stupid looking background of nothing in it. So I need to start with at least this far. Okay. That should work fine. See, the hero's already getting into the mood.
It is.
It doesn't look like they're going that fast, but that's the beauty of having fisheye. Like, this is I think a 24 on the lens. It's just going to make it look like that. This is a linear. It is. Okay, good. Let's move this in. Okay. So they've already been traveling for what I would consider to be a short period of time, like from here to here. They've already been going, so I don't have to show them leaving the school. That would make no sense. Apple juice tastes like pony blood. Well, you made it a little bit too clear. We're trying to be like subtle about it, and you're just like, you drink their bodies. It's still your fault.
No. They're gonna that it's filled with pillows that they're gonna land on inside that thing.
All right, so all these buildings over here are useless.
Well, can't you have them whiz by them or something?
I already am, and they're in the corner. So I'm just gonna get rid of all this grass except one patch. I'm gonna need to use something. These are from previous shot. Philly pile needs to be maintained. Rainbow Matic 3000 is for later stuff. So these are going to be...
I thought it was the 5,000.
No, the 5000 is the painless version.
Oh. Oh wow. You're just
It's so fun.
It's getting worse.
It's like the highlight of my week.
No.
It's not streaming or animating, it's being able to just...
Evil, the highlight of your week.
Not being evil.
You're shoving Phillies into a grotto.
Because you said so.
What if I said don't shove Phillies into
It was investment now. I'm missing... There's my... there we go. I don't care about any of this crap. They're gonna be going so fast, you're not gonna tell that crap's there.
No. Horses go burr.
Oh no, that was the name of the stream.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
No.
Let's see, it's the horses go burr.
It just keeps getting worse.
See, no, that one That was me.
Yes.
You can delete those.
They do.
They do. They go. Well, okay. So originally I was gonna say "Rarity Speaks" was the title, and then I realized that doesn't work because I don't have 15 AI up yet. So,
which is upsetting. I'm gonna check for it again.
It's been 15 minutes.
You don't know,
but it'll be down 15 minutes after that.
Yeah, bro.
All right. So we need to put some buildings around here. Oh, I can't delete that, and that bothers me. Because I need to make sure that the buildings that are passing feel like they're passing fast enough, because if they're not, then we're still in a pickle. And I do not want to be in a pickle. That sounds uncomfortable. So we're going to start back here, because I need to make sure that there is no ability to see the skyline behind her. All of them. So we'll do like, and I don't want to make it look like they're coming from nowhere, so we're gonna do a little bit of something like this. We're gonna do like that, and then bring this one over here. I want to make it look like maybe they came around the corner or something, like something like that. Actors go away. Oh no, that is not all the actors. We need to get the Philly pile in the actor pile. There we go. Now they're all gone. How do houses go on hill? I don't even, you know what, this is, they've got nice overlooking thing. They're on rock. It was their grandparents. I could potentially move them further back, but I think I'm going to keep it just in case. Balcony. What is this? Oh, that is still house. It's good, good. Give me the house. Well, this is a stupid house. Well, you're just going right in the hill there. Oops. There's other text-to-speech. Yeah, there is. I've tried VO codes, but the problem is I'm using a specific character, and at least VO codes didn't have horse sound. For anything else, if I just need random voices, then yes, I would not care, and I would just grab one of those. I'll just like grab whatever. The problem is I'm using specifically a character that is from something. So unless something sounds very similar, I am kind of stuck in that regard.
Well, hopefully the one website being down means the other one's going to open up soon. Try to stay optimistic anyways.
Could be. There were some people that were saying that he is working on it. They can confirm in some of the other notes that there's work being done. It's just they can't confirm release date or anything. And Patreon doesn't have any updates, but it'll be done when it's done. I was looking forward to being able to finish those other shots, but I have to finish these no matter what. So it's not really changing much for me. It was just going to change what I could work on.
I'm surprised he's not at least updating his Patreons.
No, because he's already said that he doesn't like whatever. He put it up because people were asking for the ability to support. So he's only done like 2 updates, and it's been nothing really. But they're still helping him out. So it's expensive server costs.
Yeah, but when the server's not up, it's pretty cheap.
The O codes actually had a lot of stuff in there. Just again, it was not fitting my needs. But it is nice having options just for voices. I did get to play around a bit with the new sound pack that I got on what is it called? Home Bundle recently. And that was actually pretty nifty. I don't want to put this house again. I found some pretty nifty audio files, and there's a lot of good 8-bit stuff for Nightly. I already passed over some of them. I just haven't made them all available to him yet, but I'm working on it. Okay, so I'm going to say that like this right here is kind of like a crossroads of sorts. And actually, I probably should move some of these houses a little closer to the street, because I mean, they'll get close to, but I don't care as long as they're not hitting. There's no road, and this is where it's going to be a lot of like going frame by frame here to ensure that like suddenly there's not a gap here, and to where you're going, oh, where's the houses? God, I really liked that house apparently. I don't even know why I'm like bothering like to ensure that I'm clicking these all correctly, because it's not actually going to matter. Oh, okay, well that one does, because this house floats. Ponies are magical, but they don't live in floating houses unless you're pony or flying pony. Because he'll be done when he feels like it. Yeah, that's fine. I don't like when people tell me when to get stuff done, so like.
I mean, you do need to get this done right today, but.
Well, it's more of if I have to get it done based on somebody else's schedule, that probably means I'm going to be working on things when I don't feel like working on it. If I work on stuff when I don't feel like working on it, I'm going to burn out easy, because it's just some days I just don't want to work on it and on something. And if I'm not going to be productive, if I'm just going to be staring at a screen going meh, it'd be different if I had nothing else to do during the most days. But when I go to work and stuff, it's just, then I'm tired. Today was a day that actually did a lot of developing stuff, so I'm surprised I actually have as wake as I am. Oh, okay, so there's a problem right here.
That is, I was like reading pony fanfics most of the day. I'm exhausted.
Some of the ladies at work are like, I'm so tired. I gotta go get some like energy drinks or something. I had my one coffee. I'm like, I feel fine. Like, I don't know what. Like, I'm probably less active than they are, but also like some of them have kids. You know, that to me would be exhausting. Okay, so this is getting there. It's a horse town. I'm not liking this hill right here, but I might be able to put like a nuclear bomb up there or something.
What's wrong with that hill?
It's blank. Again, I probably don't need to worry about it.
Or like a windmill or something up there.
Hello, Jinxie. Hello, Ice. That's me all day staring at my SFM. Yeah. Well, if I'm just not feeling it, it's so the way I kind of feel is if you force productivity when you don't feel like being productive, or when working on a creative medium, which I consider SFM, creative medium, or you're stuck in a problem and you are unable to find a solution to it, and you're just beating your head on a wall trying to figure out how to get past the problem. Doing or just staring at it and like waiting for a solution to come is the worst thing to do. You're not going to get anywhere. You're just going to get frustrated and annoyed, and that's where you get to hate the thing that you love.
You know where the place you go to solve problems is the best place to go? To go take a poop.
Actually,
it's fact.
That and showers, actually. Yes, they are good methods for doing it. Though that's what to say is get away.
I've had my best ideas on the can, so.
No, that's an actual like thing that I think has been studied, not for just poop, but it's shower thoughts or in shower ideas. There's an actual name for it, but it's basically shower eurekas.
Yeah, I've never really the shower thing, not so much.
The showers it's just because you're in a different place, you're separate from everything, you're just listening to waterfall, and it's a thing they were doing research into it. But as I was going to say is change your position, change what you're doing, be somewhere else, do something else.
Sit backwards on the commode sometimes. That's really stirring it up.
Upper deck.
No, that's just rude.
Well, if it's your own house, not rude. But
it's rude to you.
I mean, if there's people visiting, at least keep the door closed.
Yeah,
But
it's true.
no, I think I forgot to do that. But yeah, so the big thing is just take a break. So anytime I've run into a problem, I get frustrated and I make stupid mistakes, and then I get that I had a bit where I was so frustrated when I was working on Remembrance with the hammer, the map maker, but I just wanted to get it done, and so I kept forcing myself to work on it, and I got to a point where I just stopped working on stuff for like 2.5-3 months because I just got so frustrated with it, and I just I didn't want to deal with anything anymore. So I have since then made sure that I take consistent breaks if I feel like I'm going too far or working too hard on something, or if I just come home in the evening and I'm like, you know what, I don't feel like working on something. Kind of. I've actually, with some of the Argo Zone stuff, has a time restraint because we have a schedule to keep. So there are times where I'm like, I don't feel like working on something, but I gotta get it done. But then it's not like working on something that won't see a resolution or an end point. You can see it. It's just like the next day or a day later. That's a little different to me. It's a bit different when you're pushing yourself on something that you're not going to see the end point on for months.
What would that be?
Everything I've made.
Nah.
Okay,
It is done like 30 minutes tops.
I'm moving the road on this down. I'm frustrated with this. Okay, now. So you shouldn't do that to me. Wasn't there one hill with a singular tree on the edge of Ponyville? Probably, but this is going to be a big blur. Nobody's going to know anything. The idea is that this is just going to zoom on by. But I need to make it look like Ponyville. And that's the thing. So like right here, I have a gap. I don't care what goes there. Well, kind of. I probably should fit it with that.
And you still got to stick Sugar Cube Corner in, so.
No, it's just going to be a big blur.
I know, right, Chad?
I haven't said anything. I know there's at least a 3 or 4 second delay, so you're just bull crapping.
Well, I know he's full. He isn't keeping like things accurate, Chad. But I can't. I have no control. Like he's just the worst.
Michael had a seizure earlier. He'll make it.
Now, come on, guys. Don't be calling him a doo-doo head.
You're the doo-doo head.
No.
Said it.
My heart.
So here I'm leaving kind of a gap because, well, I might put one little building in the middle right here, like bam. But I want to leave a gap because I don't want to have just the... I don't want to have the same looking buildings over and over again. This isn't what cartoons were they? The Hanna-Barbera cartoon.
Yeah,
All of them. I guess this one is one I want. I think it's not the one I fixed. Okay. Where are you? No, it isn't. Damn. I want you now. I want this one.
I don't know that any cartoons really still use that method. I don't know that it's really necessary anymore.
But before, because it was all hand drawn, now they can just computer render a random thing.
Yeah.
Random number generators now are just nuts.
I think the last cartoon I remember doing that regularly was probably Dexter's Laboratory, and even that was a long time ago.
Okay, so that fills that gap, but I think it might still pop up. Okay, so I think, yeah, I still get a little bit of a gap right here, straight through. Might not be much, but it is a gap. So I just want to, at this point, it's just throw something in there. It's not going to be that visible. So it doesn't actually matter. right? I do have to do the right side, but I'm just worried about the left right now. Now,
Pictures Laboratory, I guess you would
Can't
consider
shoot.
an old cartoon at this point. Kinda.
yeah, probably.
I think a lot of people would. I mean, I was a kid when it was airing, so. Teenager.
Yeah, but Mickey Mouse was invented when you were born.
I think I'm not quite that old.
Well, I might say otherwise.
That's fine, because you're older than me.
What's in the heart that
Ancient.
matters?
My heart's full of bacon, so it is older. That's what bacon does.
Turn this a bit more. Can we get it to like kind of cheat our way to victory?
Hey, Jules.
Well, okay, that should save us a little time there. Let's sell Jules.
Oh, wow.
Hmm?
I was just kind of admiring the grass and the, yeah, what's it called? The bubble. I mean, it wouldn't really work for this, I don't think.
That's in the bubble.
What's it called? The skybox. It would be
Where's the grass?
in the skybox. You look down, it's grass.
That's just a flat texture.
Yeah.
It's a painting. You're like, wow, that Bob Ross did a pretty good 3D drawing.
Yeah. Would it be hard to make all the grass though? I guess at this point it would be. Make it a lighter color.
Here?
Yes.
It's gonna be lighter. Lights are off right now.
Okay.
Okay, float. Okay, house. Where are you? Yes, bad house.
No, that house wants to be free.
No, you get
No.
seen down.
No. Why must you restrict house society? Some of them just want to be free.
So you house. I'm gonna move over here. Trying to like maintain some kind of road structure.
Does kind of feel like the ponies are just building their houses in the middle of the street, and that's kind of rude.
Yeah, there's also a horse running by in a tractor full of fillies. So
Yeah.
in this universe,
It's a field trip.
they didn't get the permission slip slide.
It was impromptu. Impromptu field trip. They didn't even know they were going on.
Non-consensual field trip.
Yes, I do believe that is called kidnapping. But
Is that just another way of saying it?
thing is,
Non-consensual field
I didn't
trip.
kidnap those children. It was just a non-consensual field trip. It's fine. Just imagining that on the news now. Children went missing today during a non-consensual field trip.
Or man thought to have kidnapped children set free after realizing it was just a non-consensual field trip. Arizona allows for at least one.
Yes.
That building is kind of floating, but I think I'm not going to care. Because that's just going to say that they've got a fancy thing.
Chill.
Okay, so doing pretty good. That did save us a lot of time, but I do have a couple gaps right here to fill. It's not looking as fast as I originally was thinking, but I think it should be fine.
Love the whole thatch roof aesthetic. Ponyville.
You could have made these houses in
what?
In Valheim.
They are thatch roofs. I kind of wish they were thicker in Valheim because that's more accurate. But they are thatch roofs.
Okay, when you put them there, then it actually looks like they're gone pretty quick.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, I think what really helps is you're only seeing the things that are moving close by. Without that, you're seeing the stuff move back here, and then it doesn't look nearly as fast. So, I think that
just blur it all, and then it would look even faster.
Bonjour, Ed Sheeran. Haha, you're not the first. I actually had it during a work meeting when one of the ladies that was there was asking us all to put our profile picture up on this test system so that we could all see who each other was. And at the beginning of the meeting, she said I looked like Ed Sheeran, so I just put Ed Sheeran's picture for my profile picture, and she thought that was funny. Everybody else did their actual pictures. Mine was close enough. I basically was the uncanny valley version of myself.
It's like office humor, man.
Why does this building right here look like it's rotating? Yeah. It's weird. Doesn't matter because you can't actually see it, but okay, so can I get away with it as it is? I think so. But what I don't have now... hey Michael, we still good for the weekend?
I don't know. Are we still good for the weekend? I'll be here this weekend. If that's what you're asking. I'll be here.
What are you doing this weekend?
Playing Valheim.
On Sunday?
Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah, I guess he'll be gone, not this weekend, but he'll be gone the following weekend for Valheim.
I promised.
And the weekend after that, so we'll have to see what we're going to be doing to fill everything after that. Okay, now I need to put some of these trees around. These are the easy ones.
You'll have to remind me what I promised because I am an absent-minded fool.
He is.
It's true.
First-hand experience right here. Okay, trees do not go on houses. Nothing, just did it for the reaction.
I mean, you can get me with that because I am incredibly absent-minded, and you could be like, remember when you promised to help all those orphan children? You totally promised that. You helped to, take them out into a field and set them free to frolic among the flowers. I'm like, I don't remember doing this.
I'm thinking more like season 4 of Torchwood, when they bring a bunch of children out into the middle of the woods to just give them to aliens because they were going to attack if they didn't donate them.
Well, yeah, you gotta give them kids. That's what they...
Aliens love children.
Yeah. Adults are too, they're not tender enough, so...
No, they were using them as a drug.
They're using children as drugs?
You ever seen Children of Earth?
I haven't watched any of Torchwood, really, except for the first episode.
I mean, that's all been out forever, so I don't care about the spoiler. Well, I wouldn't even call it a spoiler because it's so good anyway. But, no, they were trying to figure out, why? Why? Because they came back, and they're like, we want more children. They're like, we need it. What are you doing with them? And they showed them one. They're like, they get us high. And they had a child hooked up through this alien and this smoke cloud thing. They never really show them. But yeah, they were just using them as an opiate. And so then they're like, wait, we gave them our children to just be hooked up to a machine, lifeless and dead, so that they can be forever just pumping chemicals into these aliens.
It's pretty messed up.
Yes, it was, because now you have a moral dilemma of some pretty high caliber.
Well, if they're threatening to blow up the planet, what choice do you have, right? If you can't fight them.
Yeah, but then they ended up having to give in. And one of the guys that was really, really big in the government there was told he had to prove an example by volunteering his children.
Oof.
And guess who the actor for that was?
Was it the guy who played the doctor later?
Capaldi,
yeah.
Yep.
He played a couple characters.
Yeah, he ended up being the doctor later.
Yeah.
But he played that part so well. I always told kids to not do drugs. We never told them not to become drugs.
There you go.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's...
Kids, don't become drugs. This is a public service announcement.
See, Michael just saved your life.
Yeah, potentially. I can't control your parents, so it might turn you into an opioid. Who knows?
A good way to cover this hill is just shove a bunch of trees everywhere. So
you need a happy little bush somewhere.
These are all happy bushes, except this one. This one's angry.
An angry Bob Ross. We're just going to paint an angry little bush over here. It wants to kill the other bushes because they make fun of it for being a happy little bush.
Thinking because the voice there so it didn't sound like Bob Ross. The Ryan Reynolds channel just put out a video today that was an advertisement for the Free Guys movie. It's Deadpool and the rock guy from Thor.
Yeah.
And they're both sitting there reacting to the trailer.
The fact that they have those two characters together is pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Because that's just Deadpool's going to become part of the MCU.
Well, he asked them, so how do you get into the MCU? And he goes in this long spiel about how to do it that ends up being like, don't even try because it's just luck.
I'm looking forward to the third Deadpool movie. They've been talking about it for a while. Oh, you gotta give the tree a stupid face.
I do.
Get yourself some like Mr. Potato Head pieces and just slap them on there.
Okay, I think for the most part that I need to put just give me like one more sec. I'm gonna put down a couple trees, happy little trees.
Maybe they're too happy.
So I need to make sure that I fill some of these gaps, like right there. I want to have this be consistent trees, but I need to put it down also, like the hill is coming all the way down. But I want to fill a couple of those gaps. There's two up here, and then be good at that. So put it right there. Because I don't want to see sky. Sky implies that it's a very thin bush, a bushel. Bushel?
A bushel of trees?
Yeah. See, I can see one over there now too.
Yeah. As far as I'm aware, it's in production.
But I wouldn't be surprised. But Ryan Reynolds has other stuff. He did Hitman Wife's Bodyguard. He did Free Guys, which actually looks pretty decent, but it's only because it's a Ryan Reynolds movie.
That movie's been in production forever. Must have got held up because of the whole COVID thing, I'm guessing.
Yeah, probably. Because there's a lot of computer graphics in there, and stuff. But I like the concept. Oh, there we go. Trees. If that's becoming a drug, couldn't be me. Well, you are what you consume. All those trees know that life isn't about happiness, with suffering and how to deal with it. Those jerks. Yeah. We should teach them a lesson by letting them be happy.
As long as you don't get cut down or burnt down,
Cut down or burnt down?
Like as a tree.
Like.
No, that's the Booper 3000. They just go in there to get boops, and their happiness is so amazing that they make rainbows.
See, okay, so you see the tractor?
Yes. They're gonna go in there and get boops, right?
They're here to come. They're coming for the boops.
Okay, yay! They're gonna get boops. It's the sound boops make.
Control Z. Hold on. We know. Now they control Z. They're
getting boops. Oh, they missed the boops.
They did. Okay. Let's see. Stupid face. I have years of practice in being a grinder. Perfect. Let's see here. So we need a pwn. Let's load a pwn.
I see Equestrian Sonic the Hedgehog Rainbow Dash there. Oh, okay. So you're referring to the Rainbow Dash is Equestrian Sonic. Let's see.
So excited for Deadpool in the MCU. It will be interesting. Except for, like, any movie he's in would change the rating so drastically that it feels like it's not even MCU anymore. I like the MCU for being a lower rating. Michael, pick a pwn that's not starting with a D.
Muffins.
No. Okay, it can't be derpy. Pick a different pwn.
I said muffins.
No. If you want, I will load a muffin.
Bright Eyes.
What the hell is Bright Eyes?
The original name for Derpy before the fandom named her.
All right, he is no longer going to pick the pwn unless he gets his third try.
Okay. Heck.
That's not a pony. That's your try.
Wait, I'm trying to think of a pony you don't already have in this shot. All right, it hasn't.
It doesn't. I don't need it in the shot. It's just going to load it and then kill it.
Like, no, you're gonna kill it.
Well, eventually when I have to delete it.
Freaking. You got that Soren.
Soren?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna load some Soren.
If you're gonna kill it.
Oh no, not anymore.
What do you mean not anymore?
I was gonna kill him in that, but when I'm done with it, I'm gonna get rid of it. But now that you say that, like,
he wants sweet. No one wants sweetie drops or bomb.
Sweaty. Did you put sweaty drops?
Put sweaty drops. It's a very different pony. It's Bonbon's not so well kept cousin, Sweaty Drops. It's like
it's like some creepy porno crap.
Just sweating all over the place, wearing a horrible, like, just a white t-shirt stained. It's just awful. He looks way too happy right now. It's in a very bad place. It's like, yes. No, Sword, you stop. Well, that's a creepy smile. Poor Skittles. Her head's just like been consumed.
And then if we just move this out of the way.
Soren? No. Bad horse.
Want some candy? Juju beans. Oh.
Scooter will be like, you get some Boston baked beans and we'll talk.
Hold on.
That's good candy.
Boston baked beans?
Yeah.
Baked beans.
No, Boston baked beans. That's very different. You guys have Boston baked beans around here. I know, I've seen them.
Only you would say that baked beans are candy.
They're not baked beans. They're Boston baked beans.
You just called them baked beans.
That's what they're called.
You could have, there's baked beans, and then there's blue baked beans. Are the blue baked beans not baked beans? They're baked beans. You can't just put a word at the beginning and not say it's baked beans.
There's baked beans, and then there's Boston baked beans. They're very different. One's a candy.
Why do they call them baked beans?
Because they look like baked beans.
So 2/3 of the name is a lie.
No. Yes. Yes. They're not beans. And they're not baked.
Okay.
I don't think. Pretty sure, maybe.
Okay,
I don't know
so
how they call
I
them.
think I know what we're going to do here. We're going to take Soren here. And then we're going to load in a Derpy.
Stream, you all know what Boston baked beans is, right?
blue baked beans. That's the best. It's the best color of beans because it makes people go, why the beans blue? And then because you say they're candy, and then they go, that's bull crap.
Derpy, you got a Derpy anyways.
Okay, so what we're gonna do here is we're going to have Soren gonna run up to Derpy here.
Okay. Well, I mean, not my first pick.
And he's going to.
I'll take shipping. Give her forehead kisses.
Well,
Oh, that's
okay. And he's going to.
or hug.
Yeah.
No. Why?
Okay. Hold on.
No. Why do you do these bad things?
Okay. And.
It's just mean.
Oh, that didn't save. I did that. I'll do it like that. Okay. And then Derpy's got to. No, that's the wrong fall. And she. Oh, that's the wrong one too. There you go. She's just boom. Okay.
No. You're just grinding up Phillies, breaking Derpy's neck. I feel like we need to like seek therapy for you.
Okay. And hold on, I'm doing. This is very important things I'm doing here.
I don't believe you.
Okay. Do that and then. That.
Do you need some Boston baked beans? I feel like you need some
There.
Boston baked beans.
Okay. So
I'm gonna have an intervention chat.
So there we go. So we have it ready here. See, it goes. They have the sound ready.
Yes, you added that button. Of course you did. No, you're bad. He's a bad person.
Well, I can make the impact too.
No, Dad.
I can go back the other way too. Oh,
Like unsubscribe. No, I'm gonna get fixed. No. He's fixed her. No, it's bad. He's a bad pony. Why can't you just like be nice to Derpy and like give her the forehead kisses like initially?
well, he does. He does. He gives her a kiss right
No.
there when she hits the ground. Very quick. I mean, if you want, you can do. Like here, we'll have. He will do a happy dance on.
No.
There. Okay, so now. So he does the happy dance. It's perfect. I did that for you. It's not bad things. It's the proof that Derpe is eternal.
Derpy.
Mm-hmm.
Derpy. I discovered a new Derpy. I was forcing something.
Yeah, I know you were forcing it.
It didn't really work. Derpy. Derpy. Derpy.
Trying to force Final Fantasy 15. Ingus.
I discovered a new Derpy. There we go.
Okay. Well, we got at least. There we go. Okay.
Don't stop dancing.
He's not dancing. He's happy. He's doing his happy squeeze.
Be happy. Hurting the most adorable, lovable mare in all of Equestria. No one should be happy. You're just a jerk. No one likes you, Soren. can go, like,
You want him to go?
go away.
Okay.
He deserves no less. Looks like he's just cracking his neck. I do that on a regular basis.
Oh, with this one.
This Derpy's still dead on the ground. I don't like this.
Oh, with that.
It's fine. He's like, I forgot to cure my bonitis. Derpy.
But then I also have the fun one of so I have where I can do
Oh, what are you doing?
impact noise. There. So okay, they're dead now. See, I did kill a Derpy.
You should.
No Derpy was harmed in the making of this film. No, because she doesn't exist anymore. The police can't find you guilty of anything if the evidence is gone.
I feel like after all this torture, I need to be like given a nice Derpy video.
I have nice Derpy videos. I have an entire Derpy Destiny video where she's the main character for one of the longest videos I've ever made.
Yeah, but I feel like if you had known me before making that video, it would have just been like more torture.
Well, that was because
Anything.
Derpy was cool then.
She's so cool.
What?
No, who's not cool? Rainbow Dash.
You saying?
Look at that.
Wait, you saying Amer is not cool?
Well, she's not as cool.
So
Okay, she's cool. All right, you got it. She's.
you're reading a whole book about her.
Yeah, I am. That book is
You can't talk about anything because there's very spoilery stuff that you can't talk about right now.
I know. Like, it's so spoilery. You don't even know. It's like soured milk spoiler.
Kind of, actually. I was considering we're talking about Strayo, but one of the scenes from not scenes, but it's a spoilery from that section. I was thinking about doing a video for originally, but I have decided not to because the music would be copyrighted, and it would be kind of spoilery. So,
Well, technically your first video is kind of spoilery, so.
well, only for the first book though. And even then, I tried to maintain only content that was spoilery, but not to a point of it, like any normal trailer is, where you're not given main plot points for what's going on, but you are given hints and ideas as to what's coming. But it's not going to make you go like, "Oh wow, now I know what's going to happen." I don't like those kind.
I think if you were to do another video, if you're like gonna do a progressionary video for like the next part, I almost feel like you would need to merge like the second and third books into one.
Thing is, there's too much content after that, and there's not like one of the things that was difficult was I originally was going to make the trailer be for like a bunch of the books, but there's so much content I didn't know what to do, so I stuck it to the first book instead. That's the whole thing with it's right at the beginning here.
White mane.
This was originally going to have a green dragon, and this was going to be a part for the video when she's falling through the sky towards the dragon.
And she was fighting the Chaos Dragon.
Yeah. And so that thing was made specifically for that. Then I changed it red to do accent instead, but then I ended up not needing it, so I didn't need to use it, and I just tossed it. Though I love the shot. It took me a while to get that done right.
She does get beat up by some dragons.
Yeah, but well, you don't even know.
I mean, I don't even know.
But so I originally had the idea for that, but I'm not going to do any more content for it because there's too much content to do for it. I do want my current next idea for stuff is I want to take the Ministry Mares content that I've made, and instead of the original plan, I want to condense it into like a 1-minute trailer. And so instead of it being a music video, I'm going to make it a trailer instead. One of the music packs that I recently got has this really cool thing in it that's probably my favorite thing that out of anything I've gotten for music packs yet, and it is cinematic trailer sounds. So this is just all the pieces that make up a trailer, so the drops, the background atmosphere noise, reversing of stuff, everything, you can basically build your own trailer song using this. And there's a ton of stuff in here. So drops, this is how many drops you have to pick from. Hits, and all it is like, so drop is like when they like go boo, and then a music hits at the bottom of something, so you can cut it into any song. It's really, really cool. So I want to play around with that and make a trailer for it that's like a minute something long, and I have some ideas for stuff. But I might need a VA for some of it, because some of it is just going to be difficult to do with 15 AI type stuff. But yeah,
I can do
Chaos Dragon. Chaos Dragon is from Australia. It's you'd have to read it to understand.
I'm your best impressionist right here. So
yes, every character you would start every character that pops up on the screen. You'd be like, I am Rainbow Dash.
Well, yeah.
I am blue and I am very fast. Wow.
I'm Rainbow Dash. I can go fast. It's a perfect Rainbow Dash.
Okay, that's your Rainbow Dash. Now do a rarity.
I'm Rarity. I eat marshmallows.
See, you always have to start with the name.
Yeah, well, that's how you establish it.
Okay.
Like, if I just went, I eat marshmallows, you wouldn't think that's Rarity. You wouldn't.
I would just said do rarity.
Yeah. Well, I'll do a voice, and you tell me which one of the horses it is.
Okay.
Without me saying the horse's name, and just like, I like stomping on things.
Big man.
It was Applejack. How dare you?
It was a man's voice.
No, that was my perfect lady voice.
No, your perfect. I know your granny voice. That's what I'm thinking of. Rainbow Dash, she's the fastest thing alive. She's the fastest thing alive. Get it? Rainbow, she can really move. Rainbow, she's got an attitude.
Somebody's revealing the Sonic history.
I used to watch Saturday morning cartoons. Screw you.
I didn't get up early enough on a Saturday to watch cartoons.
Should I put all those trees up there, and then I don't even think you can really see them? Oh, kind of. Well, they're going to be moving around a little bit. So let's do that. So we have our tractor. Oh, I'm going to have to relock some of these. I locked some of these to well, I have to unlock a lot of them, because our tractor here, actually I don't need tractor 2 and 3 anymore. Make sure I have the right one. I think a lot of these are locked to the root, not the joint. I need everything locked to the joint. So we're gonna go here and say joint.
They're only kids.
Giving them all a joint.
Out there. I think we just had a discussion about kids not being drugs. Like, go get me drugs.
It's a legal drug. Okay, so the reason that I did that was, I did not, or let me double check that this worked. Okay, and that is because the root transform right now is directing where the tractor is going, but now I want to deviate from that direction, and I don't feel comfortable doing that unless it's a separate motion. So I want the standard direction to be one thing, and then the rest of the motion to be others. If I don't do it that way, it gets messy really quick. So the idea is, the root transform can probably take care. Let's make sure that they're actually on land for one, because it looks like after a while they are not. They're slowly becoming one with the hill. Oh no, it's right here. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna slow this way down. We're gonna watch it. Okay, so here comes tractor. So the front wheel's a little bit under, but I can handle that. That is fine. Oops. I want to make sure I didn't just like make the trailer just hitch right there. Okay. Okay, so even this is okay. All right, there. So from this point to this point, it needs to go up. And this is where, like, I'm only right now caring about the tractor following the surface. I can then use the other joint one to make bouncing and separate motions. But for right now, I need to do this. Mainly because the camera will be locked to the root. And I don't want to have the camera following in all those bounces because that doesn't make any sense. So instead I lock it to the root, follow everything, then I add a little bit of the joints motion just to give it a little bit of variety. I'm gonna just do a smooth transition here.
It's pronounced root.
Neat. It's also called hot dish, but you don't care.
Come on, chat, spell it out for us in chat. Is it pronounced root or root?
Is it aunt or aunt?
Aunt.
Okay, got that one right. I thought I've heard you say.
No, I see aunt. I say aunt, but I recognize aunt as the.
Yeah, because you can't just
say aunt.
You can't just remove the U and have it said the same.
Like I grew up saying aunt. Hey, that's my Aunt Penny or whatever.
I was looking over like what?
Route.
I thought your Aunt Penny showed up. Do you have an Aunt Penny?
No, I do have an Aunt Penny.
Really?
Yes, I have an Aunt Penny and lots of other aunts.
You know people.
I know of her. I don't think I've talked to her in probably 10 years. Which is kind of sad now that I think about it. She was an oddball.
Okay, tractor is going back down here. Okay, so there is a little bit of a dip. I think it's... No, we're going to go a little bit further.
See, Nolan's got it.
Route.
Route.
Well, Route 60... I say route.
See, you say like root.
Okay, so do know, like, so this is Minnesota. We have our O's. So root is we're gonna say, because for O's, that's just the way that we do O's. Is because it's the root there. Oh my god. Root, oh my god. See? That's it. We're not gonna say a root, oh my god. No, that's how our O's go. We're saying it correctly for our nature.
O's aren't used. Sorry.
That's a rooter right there.
It's a rooter.
You give them webs and they go through them metal wire thingers. They look like fishing line, but they're 4 electrons. And then they go into your rooter and it roots it.
It's very hard to live here.
No, it's a router.
In Minnesota.
Minnesota.
I think the one thing I keep having to correct a coworker on.
You only have one coworker.
I have 2 coworkers.
You have a coworker and a boss.
Yeah.
You consider your boss a coworker?
I do.
You're on even footing?
I've considered it at every job that I don't work for somebody, I work with them.
Everybody has a dialect.
There is a certain level of respect I expect.
You can't say Florida doesn't have a dialect. Everybody has a dialect. It's just that where they live, you don't hear it.
I think the one thing I keep having to correct him on is we're going to a convention in Louisville, Kentucky, and he keeps calling it Louisville. Like over
Okay,
and over.
yeah, I know. Well, see, that one I will not do because that usually involves being beaten, as far as I know.
Being beaten? Like for pronouncing it wrong, or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if you were to go to Louisville and say Louisville.
Yeah, you're going to get... People are going to look at you like, you're not from here.
You're not get out of our town.
Yes. I went to college in Louisville, so... Yeah.
Actually,
I'm a native, kind of.
Okay, so this tractor's going straight right now, but by the end of this, it is not. So we're going to grab this whole thing. I'm going to do it on this root, or the root.
I'm having an effect.
No, I call it root. I'll say root transform instead of root transform because it's just connected better. But I will usually call it root.
It's connected better.
It's root transform. That to me, that is a singular word. It's not 2 words because after a while, if you say the same thing enough, it just becomes its own thing. Hot dish.
Dishes can be hot, yes. Sometimes they can be cold too.
Shut up.
What is hot dish when it's cold? Confusing?
How do you mute somebody in real life?
Confusing. This is a cold hot dish. It's like, does not compute. This explodes. Kills the robot.
Wait a minute, it's the way I grew up is pronounced water. Is water. Water or water. Yeah, no, it's everybody has their way of pronouncing it, and sometimes it's just that, and to everybody else, that's just the way it sounds.
I'm not sure how they started pronouncing casserole hot dish. It's a bit of a jump, but
No,
that's what happened.
It's because we improved it.
Uh-huh. No way Soren muted Derpy. No.
Muted. You know what is actually a really interesting... So this is the things that I sometimes have to do at work. I had to look up and figure out how you use apostrophes with S's following abbreviations. Because, like, if you said the CEOs, so do you put apostrophe S if it's
I do not.
possessive?
I would do...
If it's possessive, yes.
I would do CEO as all capitals for the CEO and then a small s.
But if it's non-possessive,
you mean if they like the CEO's thing?
Yeah,
that would be apostrophe.
Okay, yeah, yep. That is technically the correct way to do it. Where you put apostrophe if it's possessive, but if it's not, you're just saying there are a lot of CEOs in here. You would not put an apostrophe unless it is all capitals. So if you were to say sus and then S at the end, no, it's confusing.
Susses?
Yeah.
Nobody would do that.
I know, but it's saying they just left that as an example. But no, there's this weird... I ended up having to... I redlined some stuff at work because I guess I'm better at grammar than some. And so I have to do that. And so I had the question of, if it's an abbreviation, because they put abbreviation and then apostrophe S in every use of it. I'm like, I don't think that's right. And so I looked it up and it was technically wrong, though they say that it's kind of... it's gray area.
I think the biggest debate as far as using commas is, I can't remember the name of it, but it's a lot of people. I'm in this camp where if you have like three things, you'll say thing, apostrophe, thing, and third thing. Mm-hmm. And I won't put
apostrophe or comma?
Comma. Sorry. It's like thing, comma, thing, and then third thing. But the appropriate way to do it is apparently... three commas. No. The other comma you put in there is called an Oxford comma. Yeah.
It is disputed heavily. I prefer to put it. It helps with clarity.
I don't.
Because the only reason I do is because sometimes, like, shipping and receiving is a thing, and depending on whether or not the Oxford comma is there, you might see it as a continuation of the list, but not know it until later. So, or you'd see it as the end of the list. So, like if they say you have to go through purchasing, shipping and receiving, and something, and the dock.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now you have shipping and receiving and the dock, all three in a row with ands.
Yeah.
Without a comma.
Mm-hmm.
That's confusing. The Oxford comma helps separate that. So it's a rare situation.
The and helps to separate that on the third one. The and helps to separate that on the third.
But it goes shipping and receiving and the dock.
Well, you don't have two ands. That's madness.
No, shipping and receiving is an actual thing. Shipping and receiving tends to be a singular thing. That's
you do shipping, receiving, and dock.
No, a lot of places will put it together as one thing. It is shipping and receiving. That is it is a group of people that they have to then group together. They will put it as an entity.
No, shipping and receiving is fine. But if you have like shipping and receiving and dock,
some people see it as an individual entity, shipping and receiving. You split that up, you actually can cause problems. So like there are situations where you want to do it. I like Oxford. I love the Oxford comma. I always use it.
Out there.
I didn't read the bestseller as a child, so I learned how to enunciate words correctly. I taught myself how to country twang in high school. No, I gotta see that.
Taught yourself country twang?
Good job.
I just fall into it by accident sometimes when I'm not careful.
So one of the other ones that I have to fight with people I work with is hyphens and semicolons, or it's not semicolons, it's hyphens and colons. And
I'm fighting my colon all the time.
no, like hyphens. They use they put things all the time and they hyphenate or they don't hyphenate. Like
it's important to hyphenate. You don't want to dehydrate.
Like one of our biggest ones was the go live date. If you were to say that today is the go live date, you'd hyphenate it. But we are going to go live on something date. You don't hyphenate it. Mm-hmm. It's this, like, I had to fight with people all the time with redlining some stuff. I used to work in documentation, and then when I went to another program, they were doing newsletters, and I was redlining. And then when I went to my current company, they're doing newsletters, and then they're like, "Hey, can you also redline?" So I do a lot of stuff. Sometimes
I get the feeing that you're not well liked at work.
No, they constantly go to me for stuff because they're like, we want your opinion because nobody should redline their own work, and that's what it comes down to is people wanting a second opinion.
The only person who checks my work is me, which is why I send out emails with important documents with tons of misspellings and missing punctuation. But
no, emails are different. I don't check people's emails.
Well, no, I have like pages and pages of documentation for repair work. That's just I've misspelled stuff or
Michael
mis commas.
You want to see something kind of painful looking?
No.
Hold on.
I want you to take care of those cute horses. In a good way.
Okay, see the tractor?
Yes. What's happening? Oh. Freaking Sweetie Belle. Oh no. Why? There's nothing but pain there now. Especially Sweetie Belle.
What about that one?
Why is he like the one who's happy? Zoom it, like Sweetie Belle just looks like the
well, they're
worst.
because
Scooby-Doo, no.
she's
ascending.
You know, she's giving herself a big old self hug into Spaghetti Land. There's also that one.
There's just pain, so much pain. You revel in the pain. Okay, they're less pain now.
Do you fear him in his red lines? No, it's when you have big things going out to people, they want to know that what they're doing is correct. So they ask and give the opinion. And I catch things like, there's a thing too, if you ever want to double check your own work with writing, is take it and change it to a hard to read font. Because it if it's something that's easy to read, your brain's going to kind of skim over it. But if it's hard to read, you actually put more power in your brain into processing it, and therefore you usually will catch mistakes you didn't think you would catch.
All professional documents to be released in Comic Sans.
No, that's still easy to read. I'm talking about like the cursive ones, stuff that you have to really think about. Because you usually catch more.
I think the only reason I learned to read cursive is because my grandmother refuses to write in anything else. Anytime I got a note from her, or a birthday card or anything, and she wouldn't just get a birthday card. She would write these long, like, "My dearest grandson, how are you today? Today is the 1886 and the autumn winter," or whatever. Some nonsense, and she would fill it up and then like write on the back. I still have a bunch of those cards.
70 years ago, I was 90.
It's sweet. She puts time and effort. Even now that she's like in her mid 80s, because she's still alive, she still writes them out. And I like her handwriting's super shaky now that she's older, but she still goes through all the effort to write them all out like that. And I'm pretty sure she does that for all of her grandkids. And she's got a lot of grandkids because she had 7 kids. I mean, they had a bunch of kids.
My grandmother my grandma died at the age of 102. She has a picture, or they took a picture before she passed, that was her son, their kid, and their kid. There's 5 generations in one picture.
Ugh.
That is a crazy picture.
So that's an accomplishment.
Oh yeah. And she was like, anybody walk in and she goes, "You see that up there?"
I don't think I wouldn't mind living to be that old. If I held on to my sanity.
Yeah, she did.
That's the thing.
She 100% she had difficulty with almost anything physically, but her mind was 100% there. She never had any problems, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, I had a great uncle, my grandmother's uncle. He lived to be 104, and he was deaf and could barely see, but his mind was still good. I'd at least want to be able to still watch television, you know? Like, at 102, 104, you're not doing much else than watching TV. For entertainment.
Jeopardy!
Jeopardy's cool. Have they found a new guy for that yet? I think they have.
Not that I know of.
I'm on LeVar Burton.
Aaron Rodgers was fighting for it for a bit, too.
There's a couple people I imagine are fighting for it because it's pretty much a solid gig to the end of your days.
You suck at it.
It'd be hard to be bad at just reading off answers and telling people that
Well, apparently Trebek did it pretty damn good.
He did very good for a long time. My grandmother hated him. My grandmother, she absolutely hated Alan Trebek because I would sit with
Alan Trebek?
Alex Trebek. I would sit with her and watching Jeopardy because that's what old people did. And Alex Trebek would be up on the thing and reading off the thing, and she would just be like, "He's so smug. He thinks he knows everything." I'm like, "Grandma, he does know everything. That's only because he's got the cards, but he doesn't have to act like that." And that was just like every conversation with my grandmother when we were watching Jeopardy. It was hilarious. Just hated him so much. Oh, good times. Fun old people stories.
Okay, so I'm just trying to find some different things to do with it here. So I'm going to move this a little, or actually not, I'm going to have it be starting a little further away. And if it get closer. And
what
then
was the pop sound effect just now? Are you still cracking Derpy's neck somewhere?
I could, but I mean, I can just do. I have to. It's a knuckle crack sound, but I can just do it myself. Just
And pop my shoulders.
I can crack my knuckles nonstop. I can do all of them. I can do it just like that. Carpal tunnel.
That's just the bone bouncing against bone. Our hands will fall off someday. That's inevitable.
No, the knuckle cracking was basically, there's a guy that he cracked his bones in one hand for like 30 years and not in the other for 30 years on himself, and he ended up getting no arthritis in either. So
how do you go 30 years only doing one hand?
I know that guy's dedicated to his craft.
I'm going to spend my life testing whether or not any real issue, like, because that has been pretty much. I am a avid neck cracker. I just do it all the time because if I don't do it, I feel like it gets stiff and it's uncomfortable. But because of it, my mother, she would always be like, "You're gonna hurt yourself. You're gonna hurt yourself." But there's like, it's possible I could hurt myself if I ever did it.
Yeah, they say as long as you don't grab it, you're fine.
Yeah.
But if you grab it, yes, you could. There's a guy that he cracked his neck and he ended up severing a nerve and ended up within less than a day he was paralyzed. So
that's awful.
And there was somebody that just did the hand crack. So yeah, don't do that.
Yeah.
They recommend highly against that.
I have pulled a muscle doing it by just doing it normal. I've hurt myself in that respect, but I've never done any permanent damage. More like I got to take a day of not cracking my neck to let the muscle be unstrained. But then I see, like my mom, she never cracked her neck, and now her neck is so stiff that she can't, and she's uncomfortable quite often. Her neck is so stiff. I'm no doctor, so what do I know? Come to me for all your medical advice. Just don't blame me when you're dead.
I'm thinking like he's gonna set up a medical like licensing thing. It's just gonna look like Lucy from Peanuts.
No.
It's gonna be like the doctor is in.
I'll charge 5 cents. Same.
Prices went up.
Now it's a dime.
He'll just call it holistic medicine.
It's like, doctor, my arm hurts. Well, come over here. I'm gonna punch it till it's dumb, and then it won't be hurt no more. Doctor, you're a miracle worker. His arm's just purple.
Old people's mouths funny. I guess it just depends.
Oof.
I had a family friend who was a 96-year-old. He hated it because he outlived all his close friends and 3 children. He was also the last crew member of his World War II Navy ship. Yeah, that's the thing too. His living a long time has its negatives. Hello, Juggernaut. If you live forever, you get to watch everybody else pass, and that's kind of where with my grandma is that she had a lot of family, yeah, but a lot of them moved away, and so there's not as much left nearby.
I think the key I've heard from a lot of older people who are still very happy in their older years and are very active in their older years, the thing they always say is make young friends, like, because that's what keeps, like, don't make friends who are going to kick the bucket potentially before you. It's a little bit
Is that what you're doing?
I mean, I'm gonna try.
You're already doing it. Most of your friends are like 30 years younger than you.
No, that would be bad. Don't spread that rumor. Maybe a lot of my friends are 10 years younger than me. That's okay.
Yeah, well, no, not a lot of.
I mean,
Kyle's only like 8. Giz is probably about 10. Mitch is about 12, like that. Work with the guy who would crack every joint in his body. It was horrible to watch and hear. Yeah, I crack things if I need to crack them, but there's also people that are just compulsive crackheads.
That's the way to put it. No, I'm pretty sure I crack my neck fairly compulsively, but I mean, it legit becomes uncomfortable if I don't do it for a while.
Yeah, doing it because it's a need is different. I mean, I guess that is just what drug addicts do, but...
Remember, only do crack if you have an immense need. It's joints.
It's okay to use the drug if you need it.
Crack joints.
Guys, got some crack, and this guy just like grabs their neck. Oh,
that's the stuff.
$20.
No, that's about accurate if you don't have the insurance.
Tilted it a bit interesting. Okay, so I have the camera the camera's not moving right now. It's just them. Now what I do is, so I have all the motion locked into the camera right now. So what if I do instead is I take the camera, and instead of locking it to the root, if I lock it to the joint 1, now it's going to have all that same motion that the others have, just now editable. So I'm going to pick a good spot that I like things looking. I'm going to say right here, and I'm going to play ahead it ever so slightly. Maybe like 4th. What that does is it mixes in just a teeny bit of the motion that the tractor was doing with the motion, the smooth motion. So I'm getting to see and feel their motion without being impacted by it fully, only by about a quarter. And now you can see in the background here, when this was going, you can actually see some of that motion happening. And now I still want to add some motion for sure here, but it feels pretty decent. I'm okay with this. What I'm not okay with though is that there is no particle effects. Where are my particles? I don't have my speed lines. Okay, well, we're gonna have to go without it for now, because there would normally be some speed lines here. But we're getting there. What's Applejack?
She's doing stuff.
She's okay. She's driving. See, this is her problem.
Got no steering wheel.
She got no steering wheel.
That would make driving a tractor pretty hard.
I want to see what this looks like from a distance. And she's like coming in. Like, okay. There she is, and she's coming. She's like, oh god, it's tractor.
Jiggle zoom.
She be coming around the village when she comes.
She'll be bringing multicolored horses when she
comes. She'll be bringing tons of horses when she comes. Oh no.
But he's like, yes, this is how I wanted to die. It's that Futurama moment. I never thought it would end like this, but I had always hoped.
Is it the Snoo Snoo?
Yes.
It's a classic.
It's a good episode, yes.
Okay. So that actually looks pretty good for tractor movement, I think. Do you think so? Oh, there is a problem.
I would say not enough cute ponies, but I know what you're wanting to do with them, so...
Do you want more ponies?
Maybe less ponies.
No, we're gonna put
no ponies.
What if I copy paste Dinky a whole bunch? So she just gets jammed up in the gears.
Why are you like this?
But you're the one that wanted him jammed up in the gears. I just picked who, and now it's a problem. Bias.
Oh no!
I'm just following your example. Okay,
I believe there was a time when the idea of murdering ponies would upset you.
Okay, wait. I don't think that's going the right direction. Okay, it's going the right direction. The problem with tires is there's a certain speed where if you make them go too fast, you stop seeing them going that direction. Okay. And don't have to worry about grass. I do have to worry about lighting. This is going to be the thing that's probably going to suck the most, because lighting covers a large area and it's getting it to be consistent across the entire thing. So I'm probably going to have the light from the front.
There you go. Perfect.
I don't even know which light this is right now. Which one am I looking at?
The brightest light. Go into the light, children.
No, it's not what they want you to do. So the problem I'm going to have is I need to have light from the front, because light from the front is going to be about the only one that's going to provide the results that I want. Why can I not see this light?
That is Archer. She was one of the original classmates.
Yeah, so that is Archer. It is a pwn.
She is canon.
She will be fired from a cannon per Michael's request.
No.
You just said it.
I feel like my words were twisted.
Well, whose problem is that?
Well, I'd say it's Archer's.
She was doing fine. She had her. So she's there because I just needed like a child, and it happened.
She was back in season 1, back when they didn't have a lot of money, so they just did recolors everywhere. She was just essentially a Scootaloo recolor without wings, an Earth pony. And they just put her in the classroom.
Can I just get away with, like, one shadow? I'm a little concerned with the flashing, because that flashing could potentially end up in the final. There's a good chance that will. But what I can do is...
I think you should
decrease the shadow bias a little bit, and it should get rid of most of it. Get it to like there. I think I can get away with this because, like, detail of the shadow wise, it's not going to matter that much. I don't care if this building has the most perfect looking shadows.
It doesn't sound like you at all.
No, not really. Oh, I am missing something here. This is one of the reasons I didn't want to get rid of the other shot. Okay, I need to open the other shot. Probably gonna crash just in doing it. I need to figure out the sky map that I was using. Saw my life flash before my eyes. Apples, apples, apples. I need more pears in my... Yeah, and she's that's blasphemy.
That's when she gets disowned by that very statement.
Okay, so that one doesn't count. Where's...
Are you going to keep that blue background? Is there something wrong with the sky as it is?
You know, I think the sky I was using was just this cheap, shitty one because I didn't care. That doesn't work now. Oh wait, no, it does.
You have the good.
No,
background.
it does. It does work. I'm stupid. Never mind. I could just override the skybox. That's what I was doing for the other shots. I can do it for this one.
It's got that nice, nice equestrian sky, and you're using just like that blue thing.
Notes to myself so I know what I'm doing on render. And then on the console, we're gonna do SC Sky Name Militia HDR, which is a pretty consistent, just good blues cloud map. There's nothing wrong with the skies in the Matrix. It's totally just a movie. At work today, they were talking consistently about a file that they were using that they were calling a trading matrix, but they were calling it the Matrix. And they're like, I just updated the Matrix. And they're like, oh, okay, I see your updates. And I'm like, you guys sound like you're doing the coolest stuff ever.
Did you change the skybox? Mm-hmm. What was wrong with the old skybox?
It didn't match the other shots. And it also would cause random flickering that I can't control. And so this was... If this doesn't do it here... I'm not moving the camera here, so I should be fine, though I might cause a camera shake. But if I do a camera shake, I might just do it in post. Post camera shakes are much better than SFM camera shakes. SFM camera shakes are going to cause a motion blur from the change. A post effect is not going to. But normally, unless you zoom in, it's going to cause some... repeated edges, but it depends on the need. I've done it before and not cared. I am not excited about how this looks, though. I was hoping for more like that, but I got like just the blue portion.
You also had like Canterlot and stuff back in the other one. Do indeed.
Well, actually, you know what? It's probably going to be, if I'm going to control the skybox anyway. Let's see, SV. Sky name. Damn, I was hoping for like a sky something. Even put some militia there. It's just remembering what I type. There might be a command for it, but I don't know what that is.
I don't know what you're trying to do.
Turn the skybox.
No, flip it.
Not flip it, just turn it. I might be able to. So SV Sky name, that is in. We're gonna go on an adventure. I think if I go to CS, I think it's under Sea Strike. Materials, Skybox, Militia. It's all the pieces. Damn. Okay, I forgot how it sets this up. I was hoping that there's going to be a central file that combined all of it, but it isn't. It's technically like back, front, left, right, up, down. So it's basically you create a texture that's all the sides of a square, and then it just fills that square around you, and it makes the skybox. That's all skyboxes are. I was hoping that it would give me a little bit more than that, because I could like a central one, because then you can rotate them. This doesn't have that. There's got to be a way. Oh, this brushworks. That's not what I'm looking for. No. I could probably increase the TGA size. Oh, that's the env map. Oh, I get what that is. Okay, no. Okay, that's not what I'm looking. There might be a way to do it. I'm just gonna leave it for now because I don't care. I can add clouds in the sky if I want. But for now, it's fine. Scootaloo's left or right eye seems a little bright, but we'll just leave it. Maybe she's going blind. I won't be judged. She wants to go blind, she can go blind.
This scene is still called kidnapping. When we both
It's called kidnap.
We both know this is an non-consensual field trip.
Yeah, we'll add that.
But we don't want to go incriminating Applejack now. She's got enough problems.
Did I just put consensual?
You're asking me? I can't spell.
Well, I would think that you would know how to spell non-consensual.
Non-consensual boops. That is one of my favorite tags on Derby Boo.
Non-consensual boobs?
Yes.
That's an actual tag?
Yes.
One
And
word
it's
or two.
great because the ponies are like, no, not the boops, but they get the boops. And then they bite.
Nothing wrong with this guy's in the Matrix movie. Just go back to doing normal human things. That's one of my favorite lines from Rick and Morty. Like, now, human music. And it's like... And he's like, ooh, human music.
Yes.
I forgot that. What is the voice actor for that? It's one of my favorite VAs.
Don't know. Adventure. Oh, Mr. Show.
David Cross.
Yeah.
Those two together are. If you never see Mr. Show, oh, I know Brian. I remember him. Yeah.
Yeah. I remember a lot of those people.
Mr. Show was a fantastic piece of television. Everybody's gonna know Bob Odenkirk from like playing Saul in like Breaking Bad, or he's done some more recent movies too. But his Mr. Show from like the 80s or 90s is fantastic. It's basically sketch comedy, but like it's American Monty Python. It's sketches that all interconnect together and eventually all culminate in some stupid bit, or they have references within each sketch to their other sketches they did. Like there's one of them where like he was randomly like some skater kid was determined to be the Dalai Lama and like got pulled away to some other country, and they have this whole skit about this like random skater kid becoming the Dalai Lama, and then like they end it with him like, okay, now we got to figure out how to beat the fat kids at camp, and then he just pulls out a map, and it's all these activities that now these Buddhist priests have to like go against the fat kid camp next door and to beat him in different events, and then it ends up ending with a rap battle. Like, it is the most weird. It's so good though. I love that show.
Sir Edward, one of my favorite pictures
Sweetbell's back down here.
is just a picture of a royal guard who got booped. And it's like a news story. It's like Booper still at large, and they just have she's got stuck in constant blep face. She's like blep. She's like she got booped, and they got like a blanket wrapped around her. She's like just frozen.
You like it, but she's traumatized. I'm like grinding them up, and you're like, no, existential crisis and PTSD. That's okay.
She's stuck in blep.
Is it PDSD? Or no, PBSD.
PBSD.
Post boops stress disorder.
It's for boops. This is like Booper still at large. No. But like, you're gonna be okay. It's cute.
Oh. Problem. There's a hole right here. Grab one of the other types, but that's fine. I hope I did grab the right one. So we just need to fill this gap. Like that. Okay, that's full.
It's gotta be fun animating all of those horses.
I know the reason that I did a lot of this motion first was I needed to figure out what level of motion do I need.
I think mostly you can just animate the mouths and the hair, and you should be good.
No, I don't think I need even do that. So all I really need to do is their heads and their heads for anybody holding on, potentially tails, wobbling around, and eye blinks randomly. That's basically it. Because so I wanted to see, like, by watching them go, what do I feel I need to add? Do I need to put a ton of detail into it? Probably not. Well, it depends though. What frame rate am I running at? I'm previewing at 20. Let me turn it to here. Okay, so this is previewing at the render frame rate right now. So that's what I want to make sure of, is because the lower the frame rate goes, the more the lack of motion starts seeming less and less like a lack of motion. Because I don't know, it's the higher the frame rate, the more nitpicky and noticeable everything becomes. That's why I don't like doing 60 FPS. I'll do 30, preferably 24, because you can hide a lot of stuff and put less effort into things and still make it feel good. So in this case, I don't want to have a preview be at 12 because it might give me a false sense of motion. In this case, it's actually sitting just about where I'd want it to be, so it should give me a pretty good sense of how the motion would be. So I think I need to have, like, these two. I don't really need their limbs going anywhere. I might have their like wings, like doing a little flippy flap. Mm-hmm. But like, so if I stop right here, so they're doing a little thing through the air here, so they're all going to be motion blurred like this. So again, you're not going to be able to see much. But whenever and I wanted it to stop every now and then, which will be at this point to get them clearly, and then it'll turn a little bit, but it's always going to come back to be having them clear. So, arms and my hands to work it out. Non-consensual boops are a crime in Equestria, punishable by up to 10 boops. So that means that if you boop somebody, you have to be booped back 10 times.
A boop for a boop makes the whole world mep. Blep.
It's like if Superman committed a crime, so they gave him the death penalty. He's like, okay.
Hey, good luck.
And you're like, yes, give it to me.
Go to the boops.
Good, the boopinator. I actually, okay, so we have the boopinator.
It is the boopinator. It's gonna give him boops.
It's right here.
And followed by apple juice and like
So let's
bedtime.
see. Pones go in. Rain boops.
Yes, rain boops.
I made a word.
You did.
Rain boops come out. It's a big old chunk of rain boops. Just comes right on. It's just, I want to have the rainbow goes. It's like, oh,
rainbow.
it's because Scootaloo is in there. You gotta get Scootaloo out of the system. She's bringing down the rainbow.
She gets the best boops.
She gets the best boops.
Yeah, she gets like you boop.
Better than Derpy?
She gets. Well, I wouldn't go that.
Well, no, you said it's the best. Best is top of the line here.
She gives good boops.
No, you can't change it now. It's the best.
She's
boop.
very close.
Okay, so Scootaloo gets best boops, and then Derpy gets second best boops.
No, it's the other way around.
You liar.
A little bit.
I felt
Can't
like
trust me.
Normally you'd be like, no, but for Derpy, yes.
Yes, I would lie for you. It's like that song. Just come on this stream sometime. Just do karaoke for the whole stream. How's that sound? It's a good idea. Chat, would you like to hear him just sing songs from the 80s for 2 hours?
My coworker today wore a bunch of clothes that kind of looked 80s-ish, and she had like her hair in a way that looked 80s-ish.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, I just want to see you like going to karaoke and singing "Don't Stop Believing," and she goes, "I can kick that song's ass."
Yeah, exactly. Because you just don't want to stop believing. Oh, you gotta put the ahs in there. Very important.
Never don't stop not believing.
Never don't believe.
So I don't want to put more time. Like, I don't want to start any animation of this because we're almost done here. So, but I think for the most part, even lighting wise, we're pretty good on here. Well, the lighting wise, wait, why is there Shirley light? Get out of here. I think we're good with just layer one. I'm not liking the under light portion though. So let's at least fix that. We're gonna disable our shadow lights.
I think that's a strong yes from Nolan to listen to you sing 80s music.
Yeah, I don't think my neighbor would like us singing.
We don't have to sing it loud. We can like whisper 80s music. Like, come sail away. Come sail away.
That's not whispering.
Come sail away. With me.
Do you want to hear 80s music ASMR? That's what you're saying.
We got all the best 80s up in here, but in whispers. Whispering the 80s to you, one syllable at a time.
Or you should use the Metroid Prime music for the snow music. I have no idea what that music is. Yes.
Come on, let's be fair. Everybody in this chat wants to hear like pony music. We're just all gonna sing.
That's a little better.
What's a pony song? I don't even remember most of them. Drank too much.
There's the one like about winter, and like doing like a burrito with it.
Winter wrap up. Winter nap up. We're gonna give boops, then go to bed.
That's the whole song.
That's the whole song.
It's over.
It's done.
She puts on the saddle. She's like, winter wrap up. She turns around, goes inside, like, I'm done.
I'm done. This was hard. It's like
I said 3 words.
It's like I think I understand now why we never get this done in time. It's like, look, it's just Ponyville just becomes those people who leave the Christmas lights up year round, so they don't have to put them up every year. So they just leave the snow out. It's like, it's fine. We're just gonna have to put it back later. You're trying to see how much work you just lost.
Sunset wants you to sing like Madonna.
Like a surgeon.
Like a sturgeon?
Like a sturgeon. Fishing, being a fish for the very first time. Like a sturgeon. Got some minnows on my mind. I did it. I am Madonna. You've caught me.
Yeah, you definitely had the physique.
Yes.
Wait. The face morphing online app.
What is this?
Oh, okay. So we're gonna grab a face.
Oh, this is how the stream ends.
Of
With a
Madonna.
nightmare.
We're gonna grab a face of Madonna. We're
Got like 50 faces.
we're gonna go with that one. No, we're gonna go with a good one. That's a pretty good one.
There you go. She's got the Macy's thing going on behind her.
Grab this one. This is a pretty good one.
Sure. I don't know what good Madonna looks like, but
Sure. Well, this is Madonna. So okay, we're gonna
you say so.
choose file. We're gonna go to our downloads.
Use a horse.
Okay, so there's a Madonna.
Mm-hmm.
And then
And Rainbow Dash.
and now we need to find a Michael.
No, Rainbow Dash.
No, it's a Michael.
I want to see the horrible amalgamation that would make.
Can you do that, Michael?
That's a bad
We
picture
do
of me.
like wait, this Michael.
That's a better picture of me.
It's a pretty good picture. I just called this. It's Mick.
I'm gonna want you to do like a pony, because that would make me happy. I'm all like stretched. Sure.
Okay. Wait.
Oh wait, it just like fades them over one another. That's a horrible
No.
program.
It's fine.
Like
Done. Place and match both and match dots. Okay. Okay, so they're there. I'm gonna say that it's like right there. Okay. Well, this is stupid. No, I need a merger.
This horrible.
More faces and celebrities. Yes. Click on the faces. Wait, no, we had to pick. No, I want to choose a file. We're gonna do Madonna. Okay, upload. Okay, Madonna, perfect. Click on the top of the head. Top of the head. Is that like here?
Yeah.
Click on the bottom of the chin. No, okay, wait. Restart. Top of the head is here. Bottom of the chin is here. Left of the face, and then right of the face. Okay? Finish. Is this okay? Continue. Continue.
I think all these websites you're using are horrible.
Finish. Find your... No. Please wait. What is so hard about this? We need to restart. Hold on. We need to...
I don't even know what the end result is supposed to be.
We need to... there's no finish. I didn't...
I'm scared.
It went too fast.
Why are we looking at Madonna?
We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it a Michael.
I'm beautiful.
Okay, wait. We gotta start over because it's broken. We need to, this is important. We need to see what happens if we mix you two. Maybe I'll find like... Yeah, there we go. There's Madonna right there.
Oh, there you go.
Start morphing. No, this is one. Click on the faces you want to morph. No, I want to do... Go back. Like, no.
This website's broken.
I am... Apparently, there's no Michael option.
Which is depressing because
Yeah,
I'm amazing.
okay, you know what? We're gonna
figure.
do it ourselves.
Why is there more viewers now than there was before? You guys piling in for this nonsense.
Yes, so we need to do, we're doing very important things. We're okay, so we have that. And then we have Mick. Okay. One. That's like, it's not the right size. Oh, like that's doing pretty good. Okay, oof. Oh, I don't want to resize. I want to grab the Michael. Okay, so we're gonna like kind of grab around here and chunk. No, convert to smart object. No, rasterize. There we go. Okay, so we got you. Okay, well, like your body's coming with it apparently.
It tends to.
So we gotta do some melding. So let's get this done here. So we're going to grab this. Okay, wait. We want to. Why is it not changing you? I'm not getting a live preview. This is the important part. Okay, we're gonna do it different then. I didn't churn it. I'm confused. Why is it?
I'm also confused. But I think for different reasons.
See, I churned it and it didn't churn it.
Photoshop is hard, man.
Oh. Okay, let's see if we can I do this? No. Oh, see, I churned you. You're upside down. Bam. Now you're not.
I think you're probably on the wrong layer.
I think, you know what? I think it's got some other weird selection stuff going on here. I'm going to deselect. Now, let's try this. Aha. Okay. For one, we need to get rid of the rest of you. This is not the parts that are important. Okay. Oh, well, no, you stay up there, miss.
Well, thank you for the derpies, Nolan.
Yes, you're turning Michael. Yes, he's bringing sexy back.
Oh, wait, I had a voice impression. Oh, I did the voice impression.
Yeah, this is why we're doing this.
Yes. I did Like a Sturgeon, one of her most successful songs.
Like a sturgeon, yes. There we go. All right. So now I'm going to keep the chin there. We're going to grab face. We're going to kind of mold it in here. Just to kind of match it up to the face there. Very close. Okay. Okay. It's already looking glorious. Okay. Oh, no, the mouth is a little lower, so we need to go a little higher there. Okay. That's okay. I think I'm gonna consider that pretty good. Sure. Now let's get this back to 100, and we're going to mask this.
My forehead is very shiny.
And we're going to harden that a little bit more.
It's flawless.
One, and then I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet.
That's unfortunate.
And then I'm gonna merge you a little bit more. And
Cursed images indeed. like my earrings.
They're very nice earrings.
Nope. Like skulls.
Okay. Hold on. We're not. Wait, we gotta do some. No. So we need to do some color correction here. So this needs to add. We're gonna give you a tan.
That's impossible. There's only burnt and pale.
Maybe a little bit more towards the. Too far. Okay, there we go. And let's grab a filter. Sharpen. Smart sharpen. We're gonna sharpen you out a little bit here.
Very important.
Let me make sure you're visible. Okay, there we go. Okay. See, wait, and then we gotta do hue and saturation. Reds. I'm gonna decrease that a little bit. A little more. I'm gonna decrease it to about there. And then we're gonna increase our vibrance ever so slightly. Quite a bit. There. Look at that. It's you, Michael.
I'm beautiful.
You are a material girl.
I am. It's true.
I still think your face is a little red. Why are you so red?
Because, like, I'm awesome like that. Red people are awesome.
All right.
Madonna.
Madonna.
Give whoops. Yes, very important messaging. It needs to be in Comic Sans because everything cool's in Comic Sans.
No. You put it in the
cursive.
Nope, in the standard.
This boops is
standard.
Very much a noun. It's a tangible thing.
There. Is this what you got? This is what you want?
Nobody wanted this except for you.
And nobody did, but the world needed it.
It's not the meme the world wanted. It's the meme the world needed. We didn't need this. Yeah, we really didn't need this. Said the masses. It's like, well, you're getting it anyway. No, I feel like I have to retaliate later.
Well, we're gonna put this on Discord.
Of course.
Sure.
Evolving. I just need to grow my hair out.
It didn't tag you. And it didn't tag you. You got a Michael.
There you go. I'm aware it's there. For better or worse.
Oh yeah, we're doing a pony thing.
Oh yeah, remember the cute ponies?
All right, but anyways, we're over time anyway. So next time, if I want to try to do a little bit of work on this in the next couple of days. But next step is to add some of the extra motion for them, and then potentially optimize some of the lighting. I'm thinking like Scootaloo's eyes might be a little too bright, but I'm thinking there's probably also nothing to do about it. I might just leave it. I can probably decrease a little bit of that in post.
Yes.
I haven't actually started rendering the other video yet. I keep forgetting, but I always shut down, and as soon as I start shutting down, I remember, and at that point, it's already too late. So I'm going to try to start doing some renders soon, because I want to figure out if I need to go back and fix anything. So, but is progress. There's actually quite a bit of progress building that whole town. That was actually concerning me of like, putting together all those buildings and making them look legit, that was a concern. So, looked pretty good.
Yes.
That's me.
You got the disease.
Sure. We'll be back on Friday to do some more, and then Sunday is the Valheim stream. So,
Yes.
probably, so it's a pretty standard week for stuff. I don't
Yes.
think we have anything else outside of that schedule, at least. So yeah, bye, people.
Boy.
If you need anything to think about before going to bed, it is this. Enjoy.
Yeah, don't enjoy.
There we go. Look, it's that face.
It is the face.
Look, you're so beautiful.
I am.
Why don't you get like this hair?
I will grow my hair out just for stream
Just you're gonna look like that?
before I no.
Can you?
It'll never.
Can
That'll
you get a
never
wig?
happen. I think I do not have a wig. I need to get a wig.
For like that?
Yes.
It'd be. I think it would be really pretty.
That's not a strange
Can
comment.
you get the skull and crossbones earrings too?
Yes, as long as they're clip-ons.
No. I got a toolkit. It's got the little stabby thing.
Yeah, we'll just like use a screwdriver and a hammer.
So, anyways, bye. Thank you everybody for your support and hanging out. I saw myself in Discord again, and I know that wasn't you. It was a doppelganger. Don't trust that person.
I'm gonna go because
Desperately use the restroom. Non-consensual bathroom.
Yes.
Okay. I'll have Kitty, and we'll. Oh yeah, you know, let's check. Let the kitties go on. Let me check the raids. Let me see. Do we got anybody on my list? That was. I do not have anybody actually online right now. So, and I don't want to just pick random people on that. So, not today, but we will see. What the? Maybe I should have a Friday stream that I like start it and end it early, just so that mid-prem doesn't beat me here and I can get heard. I have no idea what you just said, Nolan. He's doofing his wax stuff. Okay. So, anyways, yes, bye. Oh yeah, I saw that in Discord. It's pretty cool.